Hi everyone, welcome back to another review. So today we're going to be doing David's Tea's Lavender Honey Matcha. So this matcha, I was going to wait to do, just because of how little of this matcha I have left. This matcha came out last 2 years ago? Last year? I think it was last year. No. 2 years ago this came. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if this came out with the wild honey matcha, that whole green apple kombucha, that whole collection, or if it came out last year on its own. Let me see if I can just open this. Yeah, I don't have very much left of this matcha. As you can see, it's like filled only maybe like up to here. And I just made a cup this morning, so I try my hardest not to touch this. So yep, this matcha was available at 4 o'clock this morning. I checked on the sale site or on the site and they opened up their new collection. So usually when they have new collections, they either will add a bunch of returning teas that they've been holding on to or just slowly let them out. But they ended up releasing a bunch of old teas that came back, like cotton candy coffee pu'er, bubblegum matcha, a whole bunch of stuff. So this matcha was on the list and I went into the matcha section of the site and I noticed that they brought this back. I was like, oh, but it was full price, which I didn't mind paying full price. They also had a promotion going on, buy 100 grams, get 50 grams free. So I ended up only spending, I think it was $92 for this, and then, or not for this. I think I only spent $92 on the sale. Anyways, sorry, I keep blabbering on. So I ended up buying all of the wild honey or the lavender honey matcha that they had. They only had 700 grams and I was like, well, I'm sorry. I've been ISOing this matcha for like literally 2 years and it's so hard to come across. This matcha is the hardest matcha I have yet to come across. I've maybe only found 2 sellers and they only had like 36 grams and the other person I think only had like 77 grams. So I have it's so hard to find this matcha. So I, stuck with my gut, bought all 700 grams and now I'm happy and I could do a review because I know I'm going to have more coming and I'm not going to have this wasted. So anyways, back to the story. It says, an off-duty essential with a twist. Give yourself a relaxing treat and opt for a delectable floral green tea powder with sweet creamed honey and soothing lavender. Its subtle base of finely ground matcha contains L-theanine, a unique amino acid said to calm the mind. Try it with a splash of milk for a fragrant and creamy iced matcha latte. Ingredients are cane sugar, matcha green tea, natural honey, and lavender flavoring. So this matcha is very, very, very potent. It's very floral smelling. You smell more floral than honey. You don't really smell the honey. You can tell it's there, but it's very light. It's mostly, it doesn't even smell like lavender really. It kind of just smells like flowers. Like it smells like if you were to get a bouquet of flowers and put your face into it. That's basically what that smells like. So I made this as an iced latte this morning. 2 perfect spoons, water, ice, milk, and then I kind of just stirred it up. So I'm happy that I finally get to do this review. This review is long past its due date, but I am happy to be able to do it. So I'm going to give it a try. This matcha is literally like top 3. It is so good. You get the honey and the lavender. I would say the honey is more blown in your face and then the lavender is kind of there. Like it's more, I'm going to say 60% honey and then the 40% is the lavender. It's nice. It's soothing. This is a really creamy matcha, really creamy blend. Oh, that's good. So good. So good. It's floral, but it's not obnoxiously floral. Like you get the floral notes and you can kind of tell. It kind of tastes like you're drinking a flower, but it's like, it's nice. It's not gross or bitter or anything like that. It is such a soothing lavender that rolls off your tongue. I can't even describe how much I love this matcha. This matcha is in my top 3, along with wild honey and rose. Those are my top 3 favorite matchas, I would say. Rose being number 1, always rose. And then I'm going to say it's hard. It's hard. I think this one is second place. and then wild honey. Yeah, I think this one's second place. I love this matcha. I love it. I love it. I love it. So hard to find. That's why this review has been put on hold for like ever and ever and ever. I'm like, I don't want to have none left, blah, 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 blah. So now that I finally have 700 grams coming my way, I can do this review. So would I repurchase this matcha? I did. Would I stock up? I did. 700 grams I bought. Rating out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. This matcha is a 10 out of 10. Solid 10 out of 10. So good. It's like, it doesn't even need to be changed. It's like the perfect balance. You don't need to overpower something over the other. It's literally the perfect balance. So if you got, I don't know if you're going to be able to get your hands on this. I'm telling you guys, this is a hard matcha to find. This was actually in the calendar last year, the matcha calendar. So if you guys had that, let me know what you guys think, because they're probably going to put it in this year's matcha calendar if they bring that back. If not, try to get your hands on this. If you already have it in your collection, you haven't tried it, try it again. It's really, really, really good. Thank you guys so much for watching my review on Lavender Honey Matcha by David's Tea.